Morning, 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 everybody. We are here, and guess what? It's December 1st. It's December 1st. We made it. We made it to December 1st, and it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Hello, everybody. My name is Lizzie Morris. I am your next best move coach. Everybody often knows me as your agile lady. And why do I say that? Because there is yet another move to make. Even though you haven't discovered it, it is right in front of you. The fact that we are here. Oh, people, we're here. We're here. We're here. And it's December 1st. Didn't think in a million years that we'd probably be here. We didn't know what it was like. We were pulling all for this year, right? Everybody was pulling. Oh, it's time to get back to normal. Oh, we're back to normal. There was all these things that we had around it. But did you pause at any point just to be grateful for the fact that you were here? Let's take a minute and just say, exhale. We are here December 1st. And here on this platform, on LinkedIn, we tend to be very focused on what we're focused on our outcomes, our objectives, because we've got our goals, we've got things we've got to meet, right? And we're here and we are professionals doing this thing. Okay. But I'm going to call you back to who you are first, human. Good morning, humans. Good morning, humans everywhere. Good morning. You are human first. And how's your humanity doing today? If you may be feeling a little bit in flux, right? Just, things aren't necessarily exactly the way you want them. I want to let you know today, right now, this moment, at this point, guess what? That's okay. You are in flux, but you are still in flow because you're here and you're moving forward. Don't get caught up in what hasn't. Get caught up in what has. Let me say that again. Do not get caught up in what hasn't. Get caught up in what has. What has happened? You are here. You're still living, you're still breathing, your mind is still working. This is a wonderful thing. Embrace that. There's a technique from our industry, from the back of the room, glows and grows. I've always loved glows and grows. Why? Because the glow is, this is fabulous, this is wonderful. The grow says, this needs to be nurtured, not thrown away, but nurtured. So we're not framing things with a negativity. See, here's the thing. We're really good at judging ourselves and judging others. We're fabulous at it, right? And we give others and ourselves sentences. But how about we reframe that? We inspect and we adapt it, right? Let's be transparent. When you give yourself a sentence, does it serve you? Can you get value out of it? Does it empower you to want to do anything else? We're at the end of the year where a lot of us are going to get reviews from our organizations, from our teams. And a lot of those are going to be judgments that may not have anything to do with who you are or where you are. They're just based on outcomes, things that are outside of who you are. And those sentences can make you feel like, why am I here? My life don't feel like it's worth anything. Sentences don't work well. But what if you flip that, reframe it, adapt it, innovate it, and instead of taking a sentence and using it to judge yourself, take a sentence and use it to empower yourself. Speak to yourself about yourself something amazing. Remind yourself you are in this. Remind yourself your book has not closed. Your book is still in progress because you are the author of your fate. You are the determiner of your destiny, not anything else. Everything that has happened on your path is part of your story. It's something that you can write about. It's something that you can take some glows from. It's something you can take some grows from to grow you, to help you to be better, to help empower you to do this thing called life. Because if you're not doing life, you can't get to a career. If you're not doing life, you can't get to peace. If you're not doing life, you can't get to your profit. You can't get to your business outcomes if you're not doing life. So life has got to become the paramount focus, and everything else harbors around that and becomes driven by that outcome. So you're here in December 1st. What are the drivers for your life? What are those drivers? What are the things that are going to make you smile? What are the things that you're going towards that are going to make you fuller? What are those things? You may not have a job right now, and you've been applying and applying and applying and doing everything in your power, and you're using that as a judgment against yourself. Stop. Pause. Pause. No. That is simply a detour. That's all it is. A detour to help you take a pause, inspect, and adapt. I'm going to bring to you the Scrum values real quick. Focus, openness, respect, commitment, and courage. Let's take that and make it personal. What should be your focus? Your focus should be getting up every morning and saying something good to yourself about yourself and allowing yourself to give yourself life. What should you be open about? The things that are your current reality. They're current facts, but they're not carved in stone. They are facts, and facts are subject to change by new and emerging information. New data that comes about can change those facts. Tomorrow you could get a call. Oh, we loved your resume and we're ready to have a conversation. When can you start? Your facts are not truth. They're just facts. You have the ability to create and carve new truths for yourself. Now let's talk about respect. It's so easy to stop respecting yourself and respecting what you've achieved. But I want to challenge you to take respect and bring it inward for the beginning of December. Respect you first. Respect the fact that you keep showing up and you keep doing this thing called life, and you keep trying and you keep sending out resumes and you keep speaking. Respect that. Now, let's go to the C. Be committed to doing you, to choosing who you want to be every day and showing up and being who you choose to be today. Be committed to that first. Now have the courage when other people are pulling you and wanting to fragment you and tell you who you are to say no. That's not who I am. I am who I choose to be, and you've misinterpreted me. So let me now choose. Do I want to shift your interpretation of me? Does that value me? Is that going to serve me? And is that going to serve my purpose? If it doesn't hit those 3 checkpoints, then I can let it be. And I cannot get caught up in the drama and trauma that can come with misinterpretations. Let it be. Now you choose your way forward. December 1st is a brand new day. It opens up a brand new context. You set a context that's going to empower you to be the best you that you can possibly be. Because the best you is what needs to show up when you're stepping into your professional, when you're setting into starting up your business. You have got to show up. And if you can't show up in your fullness, nobody's going to get any value. Nobody's going to get any innovation. Every team member who you associate with or have associated with are humans first. Let's respect our humanity. Let's take away the sentences and the labels. And if nobody else wants to take away your sentence, take it away from yourself. And take that sentence and use that to empower yourself with syntax that will enable you to be better, to be brighter, to be bigger than you have ever been, because the power is on the inside of you, and greatness truly is who you are. You just haven't seen it yet. So don't take your disappointments and use them to make drama, and don't allow your trauma to bring you any more trouble. It was just part of your journey to get you to here. Do you hear me? You are here. You are here, and it is now, and you have the best of possibilities. Take your words, take your hope, and craft and write the next chapter, the chapter of life that is you. You made it. We're here. It's December 1st. Yes, and humans, we're doing this. Professional humans, you're doing this. Leaders, you're doing this. Yes, you're under stress to make those last things happen, but take your pause, because if you're 6 foot under, you can't do anything. If your mind disappears from you, you can't do anything. If you've got ulcers and you end up in a hospital bed, you can't do anything. So self-care has got to be first. Being your human self has got to be first. That's got to be your first initial focus. Take your pause. Embrace gratitude for the fact that you've shown up, being you, doing you. Be who you choose to be. It is your choice. It is your choice. That is your power. Launch that in December. So by the time you hit January, you're so well practiced at doing it. You've learned how to inspect and adapt to deal with whatever comes your way. You have the power to craft your day. And my beautiful humans, your book is not over. December, make it a new chapter. A chapter that's about you being who you choose to be, framed in gratitude, with you speaking sentences to yourself about yourself that equip and empower you. Have a fab beginning of December, first day. Bye for now.